Good morning, and thank you for staying. My name is Mike Nicholson. I'm the Chief People Officer of Precision BioSciences, located just down the road in beautiful downtown Durham. We are longtime friends of CED, so we'd like to thank the organizers for giving us the opportunity to give you an update on the company. So Precision BioSciences spun out of Duke University about 12 years ago. We were graduates of the Startup Challenge way back then. Thanks to our friends in the CRISPR world, I no longer have to explain what gene editing is, but that's what we do. Briefly, we have a technology that allows us to modify permanently any DNA in any cell or organism. And although we've been greatly interested in dissecting the complicated molecular biology of how that works, we do have a much bigger vision and we are dedicated to improving life. We're doing that in three main verticals. We're working in genetic diseases, we are working in cell therapy to overcome cancer, and we do have a subsidiary, Precision Plant Sciences, that is going to be utilizing our technology to feed the planet. Over the last 12 years, we've really put together a great team, and we think we're in a good position to realize the full potential of genome editing. There's only a handful of scientists in the world that can claim they've been doing gene editing for more than 2 decades, and 2 of those happen to be co-founders of our company. Derek Jansen, Jeff Smith, who were pioneers back in the mid and late 90s, first in zinc finger nuclease technology, and then later our own technology, which is known as ARCUS. ARCUS is a different gene editing platform than what you're probably familiar with if you know CRISPRs or zinc finger nucleases or TALENs. It's based on a meganuclease technology. It's got a lot of technical advantages that I don't have time to get into in 6 minutes, but one of the biggest ones is we can experience 0 random off-targeting. That's not to say there's no off-targeting. All gene editing technologies have some off-targeting, but ours is very predictable. Not only can we predict it, we can find it, we can also fix it. We have a terrific IP position that is court tested. We had a 5-year patent litigation that ended in a court victory, and we have a complete freedom to operate in a really dominant IP position, which helps to do business. Again, we're very focused right now in 3 main areas of genetic disease, cancer through cell therapy, and food. We did a Series A couple of years ago and have a great group of investors, including VinBio and Fidelity. Over our 12 years, we've raised about $160 million in capital. We have expanded from our very first lab, which was 837 square feet, to over 80,000 now. And let's see, in 2015, there were 15 of us, and actually this slide is now out of date. There's 97 of us as of today. And we're looking to hire another 40 or so this year, so if anybody is looking for opportunities, keep your eye on our website. There was a question just a few minutes ago about culture. The culture of Precision BioSciences is very important to us, and it's really driven by 5 core values of respect, accountability, adaptability, perseverance, and of course innovation. We really use these as guiding principles for both how we conduct our science and business internally, as well as how we interact with our partners and investors. These values are very important. Actually, as one of my main jobs is making sure as we continue this astronomical growth that we don't lose sight of these 5 values. We'll give you the brief pipeline picture. As I mentioned, there are 3 main areas: cancer immunotherapy through cell therapy, also genetic and infectious disease, as well as food. Our most advanced products are PBCAR 0191 and 0192, which are both chimeric antigen receptor T-cell therapies directed against CD19 B-cell tumors. The first version of that is most advanced, and we expect that to be in the clinic late this year. There's another variant of that that's really more of a stealthy approach on that cell that we anticipate being in the clinic mid-next year. And then our second target in the CAR T space is BCMA, and again, we hope to be in the clinic with that mid-next year or so. In genetic and infectious diseases, we've lumped hepatitis B in there because effectively in an infection that's almost more like a genetic disease impacting the liver. That's our most advanced product there, and we hope to be in the clinic in the first half of next year, followed quickly by programs in PH1 and retinitis pigmentosa. We're also very excited about some work we're doing in hemophilia A, which is a little bit behind, but we hope to advance that very quickly over the next couple of years. And then in food, Plant Sciences is doing very well. In fact, there was a big press release this week that mentioned our partnership with Cargill, and we actually have low saturated fat canola in the field as we speak, and have a couple of fun projects behind that, including a non-browning acrylamide-free potato and high-yielding stevia. The last couple of years, we've had a number of big milestones. I mentioned the clear freedom to operate after a long, nasty patent war that was in 2014. We're kind of odd that we didn't actually have a Series A until we were 9 years old, but that was about a $26 million round in 2015. We announced a very large partnership with first Baxalta, who was immediately acquired by Shire and took over our CAR T partnership a few years ago. Last year, we had a very nice publication outlining our strategy in CAR T. We've added a couple of great names to our leadership team, including Fayez Kazi, who joined as president of plants, came from Keygene, and David Thompson came from Shire over to our chief development officer last year. We've had at least one interaction with the FDA, and things are looking very good. Upcoming goals, we have very recently announced a partnership with a leading food company, again, recent press release. Plant Science is up and running in their own space out in the park now, and we have a dedicated greenhouse to that. We are expecting a publication any day now that should demonstrate some really nice studies to show efficient, durable, non-toxic editing in non-human primates with a collaborator of ours. We'll be announcing a big gene therapy collaboration fairly soon, and this fall we'll be opening up our own GMP manufacturing for both mRNA and our cell therapy. And again, I mentioned a couple of INDs coming very, very soon. Again, we really think over the last 12 years, we've really put together a great team that is built to overcome our greatest genetic challenges. It's a combination of our team, our platform, our focus, our capabilities, terrific partners, and outstanding access to capital. And we are Precision Biosciences, and we are dedicated to improving life. Thank you.